It's week 1 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cowboys and the Vikings, next on EA Sports.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Nicole Hardman deep to return. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. His drive will start on the ground.
Holding offense.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the air once more is McCarthy. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Kirsten Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a handoff running right. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff to Dillon running left. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to throw is Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that 1st down. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give. Here's Dillon. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Prescott on 1st down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now it's Dillon. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. 2nd down, Prescott. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do. The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 23.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd and inches. You're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. It's another go with Dillon, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield, but in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Looking left side is tight end Tremble.
Holding offense.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now he takes off. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, Prescott. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Maris Leofow, they're on the stop. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Prescott now. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown catch in the victory. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10.
Complete to number 85.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Running here is Dillon. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down. To throw is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Elliott.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll check this down to the running back. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Dallas.
Dak to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Zone read, and it's a give to Dillon. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is third and goal. Back to throw is Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more?
And he will take it in himself. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here and certainly pays off.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys take a 10-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Now a give on the ground. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line, a gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
To try and run for the 1st down with Jones. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 4th and 1.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and running back A.J. Dillon making their way back out there. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Prescott again. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He'll try to run for it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run. It's Jones. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here now, 3rd and 5. On the draw, here's Jones. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Prescott. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. To the air again, Prescott. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So With that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. He'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
They're all set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson, his 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Right back to Dillon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
To throw is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 41-yard line.
It's a run out of the gun. Here's Dillon. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Prescott now. There's that man again. Another catch. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 3rd down.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt in his 3rd and 4. Dak to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Vikings 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play, and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's Dillon. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll run out of the gun with Dillon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
It's another go with Dillon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.